To the truckers of Canada, thank you so much. From Northern California, my name is Barbara McVeigh, and I just want to say to you how much respect I have and how much inspiration you are bringing to the rest of us to end this madness that our government believes they can impose on the people of our countries. It is time to end the mandates, and it is time for truth to reign. No government should ever feel that they can shut down the people and create what has been nothing less than hysteria and fear-mongering against healthy people, our children, and think that they can impose so many horrific mandates that are nothing less than criminal. And it is time for a 180-degree shift in all of our elected officials who feel that they have been part of this insanity, because it's been nothing less than insanity while a few people are making billions of dollars. Your stand today reminds me of my father's stand and those of the 1981 national strike, the air traffic controllers, most of whom were Vietnam veterans, who took a stand against President Ronald Reagan to demand political honesty and fair wages. We risked everything. I was a 13-year-old child waiting for the FBI to come arrest my daddy. I remember the fear, but I also remember the courage of seeing these incredible 12,000, that's all it took, 12,000 union members take a stand against the President of the United States to say, no more lying and cheating, no more false campaign promises. You have overstepped your power, and make them feel it. This is not anything less than civil disobedience and a crying out from the people that no more government overreach. We can solve our own problems as the people, but not when we have a government who is controlling us, putting fear, dividing us, and more. That is not leadership. That is called insanity. So government officials, if you are elected right now in office and you have supported this charade for the last 2 years, it is time for a 180-degree shift. You ought to be arrested and tried in a court of law. Let us also be mindful of something for all of you in the healthcare industry. 2001, the U.S. Surgeon General called it out. Obesity is becoming an epidemic, and it's a pandemic in the making. Well, we can look at the wisdom of the Global Obesity Federation, and they're calling out, along with the WHO, that we do have a health crisis, but it ain't COVID. When 80% of the people who have died from this very strong disease were obese, diabetic, and more. And you look at the obesity rates in our countries today, it is a calling out for health. And to look at our food industries and do a major health revolution, a major reconfiguration of our society to help us stay healthy and take responsibility for our health, instead of propaganda charades, big pharma drug-induced diseases, and more. It's time for all of this to end and for we, the people, to know our power. So truckers of Canada, thank you. From Northern California, thank you, air traffic controllers of 1981, who also stood. We have not forgotten you. And it is time for the people to rise. Thank you so much for the inspiration. You men and women are amazing. You are the people, and we know that. No matter what Trudeau says, no matter what Biden says, or any of the media says, we know that you stand in peace and in solidarity and end these mandates. Thank you so much.